restaurant, and in this video I'm going to take a picture of the Witch Head Nebula using my camera and lens right here on the Skywatcher EQ3. I wanted to take it as a challenge because I am using a kit lens right now, the kit lens which comes with the DSLR, the Canon EOS 4000D. As you can tell from right here, the sky is clear, and it's gonna remain clear for about 4 hours from now, so I'm gonna take advantage of the good weather I will have tonight as much as I can. And I'm gonna pass 1 hour right here, and in 1 hour and a half I'm gonna go to a Border Class 4 site, which is right next to my village, so I'm gonna take better data to work with and try to enhance my photo at all. Tonight the transparency is really good. I can see so many stars from my Border Class 5 site, and I am quite happy to have these conditions because they are advantages for reflection nebulae such as the Witch Head Nebula. The Witch Head Nebula is an extremely faint deep sky object which you can image from a light polluted area as well, but this is gonna be a hard challenge. So if you want to take a nice image of the Witch Head Nebula, I suggest you to go to darker skies without the moon out, and in this case narrowband imaging isn't gonna do anything serious. However, there is some hydrogen alpha in the background of the Witch Head Nebula, but you can isolate it if you want to add some extra details. But I'm gonna focus on the Witch Head Nebula as its own and try to get this image I wanted so many months. My Border Class 5 site, yeah, it's gonna be a challenge, but not as hard as you might believe. I have collected approximately 2 hours of data on the Witch Head Nebula. I just wanna get 10 or more hours of data because, as I told you before, the Witch Head Nebula is an extremely faint reflection nebula, and it's gonna need so much data to bring out all the faint details. Of course, visiting the Border Class 4 site is gonna be something beneficial for my project overall. I always wanted to do this project with the lens because with my smaller refractor it's gonna be somehow a challenge. The field of view is not wide enough in order to provide me a good view of the nebula, so I'm gonna use the lens right here and the camera in order to produce a wide field image, of course, and crop it on the post-processing. This nebula is getting its light by Rigel, and I think that I'm not gonna have to deal any problem with this because, as I said before, it's so wide field that I'm not gonna have reflections or something like that. If you expect to see the Witch Head Nebula using your naked eye, you're gonna fail definitely. So in order to see it, you have to visit extremely dark skies and use binoculars or a wide field refractor. It's so faint that I can't even see it on my sub-exposures, my 5-second sub-exposures from this location. As you can see, this is my setup right here. As I told you before, it is the Skywatcher EQ3 mount, and I have the Canon EOS 4000D and the 55mm lens. Okay, so now I'm gonna start the sequence. I'm gonna find the Witch Head Nebula and start taking images of it, and I wish the best. Fingers crossed. I'm gonna collect tonight 4 hours of total exposure, which I'm gonna review tomorrow. This is not gonna be my last night of imaging the Witch Head Nebula. I think that I'm gonna collect more data in order to have a better signal to noise ratio, because I saw today that the signal to noise ratio is over 6 and this is bad. So I need a better signal to noise ratio. Of course the DSLR noise doesn't help at all. It's something really challenging to combat. You can use plenty of programs like Graxpert in order to denoise it, Cyril. If you have PixInsight and Noise Exterminator, you are really lucky. I wish I had PixInsight and all these plugins, but I'm gonna work with what I have right now. I'm not gonna try to do something else. So yeah, I think that now I'm gonna start imaging and let's see how this goes. As you can see here, I have opened the astrophotography tool, which is a dedicated software for making sequences of astrophotography. And now I'm gonna connect the camera, select my plan, which is 20 subs of 5 minutes and ISO 800, and I'm gonna start imaging. And as you can see here, I have started imaging from this. Yeah, you can see the camera taking picture. So yeah, now I'm gonna continue taking my sub exposures, and because I will not be able to take videos in which I'm gonna talk on the mountain, I'm gonna just show you some pictures or small videos I'm gonna capture, so you can have a look on this site right there. So now I am in the border class 4 site. The skies are really good, and yeah, I have had some passing clouds some minutes ago, but now they have passed, so I am okay, and I am continuing collecting some exposures of 5 minutes at ISO 800. I think that the data I'm gonna collect right now is gonna be better than ever, and this is gonna contribute a lot to my final result.